It's April with April Bradshaw Team. The other day I posted an Instagram about that you don't need 20% down to buy a home. So I just kind of want to give you guys a quick little video about what that means and what are some of your options. By no means am I a mortgage expert. I put that in someone else's hands. I don't even want to know your information. Okay, it's the first thing you say to me is I want to get pre-approved. I have questions, I send you to someone else. Okay, so not trying to be the expert here, but this is real important to remember. Although you don't have to have 20% down, keep in mind that the more you put down, the lower that your payment is. For example, because you don't have PMI, okay? So just keep that in mind. However, if you're able to put the least amount of money that you can put down, you can go buy a home right now. You're probably more ready than you think you are, okay? And then that's what this post is about. Everybody's like, well, I don't have 20%. You don't have to have 20%, okay? You can get into a home faster than you think. You can keep that money in your pocket for emergencies, or you can use that money for repairs, renovations, whatever that you need it for, okay? So every option, every house, it may change from house to house, okay? It may change from month to month. Obviously, we have a lot going on with this whole COVID-19 thing. So you never know what your situation will be when you're ready to buy a home, but letting you guys know that you don't have to have 20% down could put you in a home faster, okay? Whichever way works best for you is between you and the lender, okay? And that's where the lender is going to come in and give you the expert advice. Here's some options that you have not to have a down payment or a low down payment. FHA, 3.5%. Calculate the sales price times 0.035. That's your percentage, 0.035, okay? Make sure I said that right. That's what you need to bring to the table. Now there's other costs, which I'm gonna talk about in another video, but that's the down payment. FHA, 3.5%, but with an FHA, you're gonna have PMI, okay? Conventional loans can start at 3% and go all the way up to 20%. When you get up to, you're gonna have PMI until the value, I believe, is like 20%. Again, not my expertise, but your PMI can be removed at a certain point. I think it's like when 20% has been taken off, okay? But all I know is that you can do 3%, 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%, okay, for conventional. But the conventional allows you to take the PMI off later, okay? VA loans, VA, 0% down, okay? No down payment. USDA is also 100% financing, but only certain homes qualify for that. So if you're looking for something like that, that's more of the rural area. So you need to be sure that you're not falling in love with houses that don't qualify for USDA, okay? And be sure that when you're listing a house, that your agent should know if your house is USDA so that they can market that, because that's a huge asset, okay? So USDA is for houses more out in the country. But you would be surprised, here in Pearland, there's a subdivision called Lakes of Savannah. It's right there in Rose Sharon. Those qualify for USDA, but the city's like building around it. It won't be like that for long, but right now it is, okay? What else? Oh, and physicians, and you're in the medical field, you qualify for this, okay? It's up to $750,000. If you go over $750,000, you're gonna have a little bit of down payment, but it's 0% down payment on physician loans. So something to talk about, something to ask, okay? One other thing that I wanna remind you is that your down payment can be gifted, okay? But you're going to want to get that approved with the lender before you just say, yes, I'm ready to go buy a house, and I'm not gonna worry about my down payment because my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my mom, my dad, somebody's gonna give me that money. You need to get it approved first, okay? So don't think that you have the money because you're gonna get it gifted. You need to get it approved because not all cases fall under that, okay? So make sure you're always ready to go. If you're ready to talk to a lender because you're ready to get pre-approved, and now that you know that you don't have to have 20% down, send me a message, DM me, text me at 281-299-4152, and I'll get you in touch with the lender. Your pre-approvals are good until anything in your life changes. Job status, if you make more, make less, anything that changes on that, you're good. Your pre-approval is good for a long time, okay? There's no hard knock on your credit if you know your credit score. And so anyway, there's a lot of stuff. Get pre-approved. You don't have to have 20% down, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.